Analysis of a successful racing pigeon. In order to breed champion racing pigeons, it is crucial to understand the factors and qualities that determine a pigeon's ability to win races. Taking a unique approach to the matter may help us uncover the essential truths about winners. This process may involve dissecting the winning image, stripping away all non-essential distractions, and focusing solely on the necessary attributes. These attributes must be firmly established and serve as the foundation for all future breeding endeavors. To create winners, we must rebuild the pigeon by progressively identifying the bare essentials. The non-essential features that often accompany winners are the distractions we need to eliminate. Our primary objective is to identify the key factors that are indispensable for a pigeon to become a winner. This article aims to uncover those factors. Before delving deeper, let's clarify our understanding of winning in pigeon racing to ensure we are all on the same page. First consideration. In every race, there are leaders and followers. Recognizing true leaders is relatively straightforward since their racing results confirm their status. Identifying followers, on the other hand, is more challenging. Followers are birds that occasionally remain with the leading pack and may even win races. However, the key aspect is the repeatability of their performance. If a supposed winner fails to replicate its success in subsequent races, it is likely a follower and should be removed from the team at the earliest opportunity. Second perception. In a group race, all birds that are part of the first group to arrive near their lofts are considered winners. It is crucial to acknowledge the abilities of all birds in the leading pack, even if there are 10 or 20 of them. Of course, this recognition assumes the understanding outlined in the first consideration. It disregards the influence of position, wind, water masses, and other external factors intentionally. Attributes of a winner. Now, let's explore what it takes to be a winner. For simplicity, let's focus on middle-distance winners, typically covering distances of approximately 400 to 600 kilometers on windless days. These birds are more likely to succeed in these races, but that doesn't mean they cannot win in other conditions. Our next step is to eliminate irrelevant factors one by one and discuss their roles. Wings. Undoubtedly, wings are necessary for a pigeon, but is one wing design superior to another? After studying numerous pigeons, including successful and less successful ones, it seems that winners possess a few essential wing features. Unfortunately for wing enthusiasts, those same features can also be found in non-winners. There are occasional exceptions. Muscle. Winners often exhibit supple musculature, but surprisingly, this feature can also be observed in some non-winners. The term usually applies because there are instances where a winning pigeon's musculature feels doughy and heavy instead of the required spongy, resilient, and weightless type. Other physical characteristics. Typically, winning birds are well balanced with a firm constitution, where the back and tail form a unified structure. The tail neither lifts nor drags. However, there are exceptions, and the range of physical variations in pigeons can be astonishing. Let's address these exceptions first. If it is believed that good pigeons must possess specific wing designs, muscle types, or other physical essentials, it becomes puzzling to comprehend how pigeons that don't conform to these standards can still win races. This has confounded many pigeon fanciers and complicated the quest for winners. The answer lies in the concept of cost. The cost of a winning performance can be measured by the recovery period, which can sometimes be significantly prolonged. The ill-equipped winner bears a heavier cost. As repeatability of performance is crucial in evaluating a racer's worth, winners must quickly recover from exertion and be ready to compete again. However, winners with imperfections may have the correct mindset but lack the ability to repeat their performance promptly. Racing successfully with limitations demands more effort than it would if the pigeon were better equipped for the task. The eye. Finally, we come to the eye. While we agree that a bird requires good eyesight, is there any other feature beyond that which could enhance its racing performance compared to its competitors? If the answer is no, we need not delve further into the eye. However, if the answer is yes, we must explore how it could influence racing. Is it possible that something in the eye strengthens the pigeon's homing capabilities? Among the possibilities, this seems the most likely, but it would only make the pigeon a good homing bird rather than a racer. Could this eye feature accelerate the pigeon's desire to return home, thus encouraging it to hasten its homeward journey? If so, why and how? It could prove beneficial if the bird consistently finds the correct way home. Does the eye feature enhance flying speed? It is challenging to imagine how a feature in the eye could directly influence the speed of racing, which is largely controlled by muscular factors. Could this eye feature enhance the bird's strength, endurance, and capability to return home? It is difficult to see how any eye feature could impact muscle strength and staying power. The recognition of this mystical eye feature is clouded by a haze of contradictions and arguments. The eye theory was first proposed by Gigot over a century ago, but it was later revived by S.W.E. Bishop. Carney in the UK and Vykil in South Africa have recently championed this theory, among many others worldwide. Joyce in South Africa conducted a comprehensive study of the eye but found no evidence beyond increased pigment, which appeared to correlate positively with major winners. The Great Paradox. The great paradox lies in the fact that although Carney, Bishop, and subsequent experts claimed to have discovered the secret of good racers or breeders in the eye, they did not always describe the same feature. While Bishop focused on so-called eye sign and made no reference to the pigmented circle around the pupil circumference, modern eye experts base their hypotheses primarily on this structure. Carney, Vykil, and others divide the eye into 5 circles and form their opinions based on the relative strength, presence, or absence of these circles. Different names have been assigned to the structures seen in the iris, resulting in a multitude of ideas, beliefs, and theories. The only shared aspect is that they all find the answer to their quest within the iris of the eye. Could any one of them, or perhaps all of them, be correct? During the search for the perfect racer, other phenomena have been observed but not given serious consideration. However, the consequences of their presence or absence align with the main features discussed earlier. Breeding. Breeding becomes relatively straightforward when physical measurable features can be selected for. By adhering to strict selection criteria and maintaining a high turnover rate in pigeon breeding colonies, it is possible to fix desired physical traits within a family. This principle applies to any aspect of the eye as well. One only needs to look at various fancy pigeon breeds or the numerous artificially created chicken breeds as examples. However, progress in racing pigeon breeding has been relatively slow. The fundamental reason behind this lies in the fact that mental capabilities are more critical than physical attributes. Without the correct mental makeup, a pigeon can never become a leader. Even if it possesses all the physical prerequisites for being a champion racer, without a clear sense of homeward direction and a strong desire to return home, it holds no value. Thus, the essential foundation for all racing pigeons lies in their mental capabilities, which encompass homing ability, the will to win, endurance, and more. These mental capabilities must form the solid basis upon which the entire breeding endeavor rests. Where can we find this solid foundation? In the pedigree. A pedigree is a description of the pigeon's family but holds no value if the achievements of the immediate ancestry are not recorded. It's important to note that pedigrees can take various forms. For example, if a pigeon is purchased and the buyer is informed about or shown the parents, grandparents, and their accomplishments, it constitutes a fully acceptable pedigree, even without written documentation. However, one must be cautious as every pigeon on Earth has a pedigree in the sense that they have parents and grandparents. Without documenting the racing and/or breeding achievements of the forebears, the pedigree is essentially useless. On the other hand, if someone receives a pair of offspring from a renowned pigeon like Kleine Didi with no other information, it still qualifies as a valid pedigree because everyone is aware of Kleine Didi's achievements. In this case, nothing is written down, but a complete pedigree is present. In conclusion, the pedigree is crucial because breeding is a numbers game. If the pedigree includes numerous winners among the ancestors, the chances of producing winners among the offspring improve. It is widely accepted that breeding from a mediocre bird with below-average performance within an outstanding family is more favorable than relying on an exceptional bird from a mediocre family, even if it surpasses the average performance of its relatives. For those aiming to breed winning racing pigeons, it is essential to start with the family and determine whether there are winners, and how many, among the immediate relatives. Then, physical features can be selected while ensuring that the winning mentality is never compromised. Please let me know if you have any further questions or if there's anything else I can assist you with.